honest with you, the majority of manifestation content on the internet gives me the ick. There is just so much fluff, so much bullshit, so much toxic positivity infused into it, and I'm sick of people falling for it. I'm sick of coaches and teachers and manifestation experts making it so much more complicated than it has to be, so that way they can sell you their course or their book or their coaching as the key that you've been looking for so you can finally manifest your goals. I decided to do something about it, and I created a new masterclass where I break down the 5 most common manifestation myths, so that way you don't keep falling for them and you actually know what manifestation is, what manifestation is not, and how to apply law of attraction to your life. And today I'm giving you an exclusive sneak peek into probably the biggest myth and the one that I think is most damaging. So let's get to it. So to start, our first myth is that you have to be high vibe 24/7. This one probably bothers me the most because it is just toxic positivity at its worst and simply not true. You are a soul having a human experience, and you came into this incarnation to experience all the human emotions. So to say that you have to be high vibe and you can only feel gratitude and love and joy, it's spiritual bypassing, and it doesn't feel good. And it's also impossible to be high vibe 24/7. And it's also not required to manifest, because as you see on this emotional vibration chart, every single emotion carries a vibration. Mind you, things like enlightenment, peace, joy, love, all the things at the top of this chart, they have a stronger vibration, meaning their frequency is faster. Things will move faster for you. But even things like grief, guilt, fear, anger, they still carry a vibration as well, meaning you can still manifest with them. And I found that to be true when I met my wife. Because like I said, I was in the deepest, darkest place I have ever been, not having a single positive thought when it came to love and relationships. I definitely was not visualizing meeting the one. I definitely was not future scripting about my perfect mate. I was just trying to get through the day. But I had a very clear understanding of what I did not want in a relationship. And I had this line in the sand of like, this is my standards. And at the same time, I was experiencing intense emotion. Mind you, those emotions were definitely not happiness and joy and gratitude. They were mostly anger and sadness and stress, but I was still experiencing intense emotion. And that's why she manifested when she did. And the other thing I want you to consider, that when it comes to manifestation and your emotions, is it goes off of your dominant vibration. And we already talked about how much more powerful enlightenment, peace, joy, love, all of those feel-good emotions are. So even all day long, if you are feeling stressed, anxious, angry, whatever those lower vibration emotions are, even just a few moments every morning of feeling joy and gratitude will overpower them. We're looking at peace at 600 hertz versus guilt at 20. Which one do you think is stronger? Even if you're feeling guilt all day long, that couple minutes of peace is going to overpower it. And the reason I wanted to start with this myth in particular is because I see it the most, and I think it's the most harmful. Because I know personally, when I started learning about manifestation, I was so afraid that my negative thoughts were going to attract negative things into my life, and that any stress or anxiety or just lower vibrational emotion was going to make bad things happen. And that clearly isn't true, because if it is, my house would have been broken into a million times, my car would have broke down a million times, and everybody I know and love would be dead. If we're being honest, I have quite a bit of anxiety, but none of that has happened, because that's not how it works. So I just want to reassure you, if you struggle with anxiety or depression, or if you're just kind of in a funky place mentally at the moment, it doesn't mean you're going to manifest bad things in your life. All right, if you found that little sneak peek helpful, you are going to be blown away with how much I teach you inside of this new 40-minute masterclass. Not only are we going to bust through the 5 most common manifestation myths, but I also give you 3 pieces of scientific proof that law of attraction is real and possible for you to use in your life, as well as my 4-step process that you can customize for you in your goals. If that sounds like something you need, make sure to join the waitlist down below for additional details and special early bird pricing. And I will see you another day with another video to help you live your most magical life.